What up, y'all? Let's talk about motivation. So I've actually been getting this question a lot, more than I normally do recently. And the question is, how do I stay motivated to work out at home at the intensity I do all the time? I rarely miss workouts, if ever, and I'm always working about pretty much as hard as I possibly can. So this is a very good question. First thing I want to say is that motivation is not always constant. It goes up, it goes down. Sometimes you have a lot, sometimes you have none. It's on a spectrum, and it is never the same. It is never constant. The day to the next day, throughout your entire workout, before and after that workout, it is changing all the time, and it is difficult to come by, especially given the circumstances in the world and whatever you got going on in your life. Motivation is incredibly variable. It is not constant, and you need to work with that. You need to be aware of that and be okay with it. It is okay to work out on the days when you have no motivation. It is also okay to not work out on those days. So here's what I wanted to mention. I got a quick list. If you don't want to stick around, I can list off my 5 tips in a second, but then I can talk a whole lot after that. Number 1, good music. Number 2, a training partner, either with you in person or virtual. You can Zoom, Facebook, video call somehow somebody and train with them. Number 3 is clear and specific goals. Know what you want. Know what you are working for. Number 4, why? What is your reason why? Why do you have these goals? Those goals mean nothing if you don't have a reason behind them. I could tell you what your goals can be, but if I'm coming up with them, they're not your reason why. They do not matter to you. You may not get there. But if you have a reason why you have those goals, you will absolutely get there because you'll work until you do. Number 5, enjoy the journey. Like the way you train. Not everything you have to do needs to be specifically related to your goal. If you like to do jump roping, but you want to increase your bench press, still jump rope. Obviously, those things have nothing to do with each other, but you can still do it. And then lastly, track your progress. Not all of your progress that you see, not all of your successes are going to be, you're going to see in the mirror. Not all of them are going to relate to the weights you're using or the reps you're doing. There are different successes along the way. Track them. Pay attention to all of your successes. If you look back at a list, seeing all your successes, if you have like 10 or 15 things on there, even 2 or 3 things, there's going to be a day when you don't feel like working out, but you look at that list and you're like, damn, I did that. That's going to get you to do it. Here's the last thing I'll say. Motivation is a lot like Newton's first law. You know, Newton, who got hit in the head with the apple, he discovered gravity. Newton's first law says that an object at rest tends to stay at rest, and an object in motion tends to stay in motion unless it is acted on by an equal and opposite force. Basically, this is figurative, but basically all I'm saying is that once you get a little bit of momentum, it can take a whole lot of effort to get going, but once you get a little bit of momentum, it becomes easier to keep going than it does to stop. Take that how you will. But imagine this. Imagine your car runs out of gas and you got to push it. You're getting out of that car. The first few steps, getting that car to start rolling, are incredibly difficult. But once you get going, stopping that car, you're digging your heels into the ground. It gets a whole lot harder to stop that car than it does to just keep it moving. That's the law of momentum. That is a lot like your workout journey is going to be. All right, y'all. I hope this helps. Have a wonderful day.